This is the account of a young woman from Bengaluru whose fate hung in the balance on the evening of December 13th. Had fortune favored her that night, she might have escaped the harrowing ordeal she was about to face. Unfortunately, luck was not on her side. As she sat in the car with two assailants, a police van passed by, unaware of the danger unfolding within. The girl, her face concealed and a sharp object pressed against her abdomen, couldn't muster the strength to point or scream for help. Even though the police noticed the car near a park, they remained oblivious to the gravity of the situation, unable to discern the imminent danger. This distressing incident took place in Bengaluru, Karnataka, India, drawing parallels to the tragic Nirbhaya case, which also occurred in December. Coincidentally, this incident transpired around the 13th of December. Without delay, let's delve into this compelling story. In Bangalore, a resilient girl named Pratibha, born in 1977, faced early adversity when her father tragically lost his life in a stove explosion. Left alone with her mother Gaurama, whose courage never wavered, Pratibha was raised in a household marked by hard work and determination. Despite the challenges, Gaurama worked tirelessly, ensuring her daughter received a quality education. Pratibha excelled in school and prestigious universities, eventually securing a position in a multinational corporation. After completing her studies, her journey took an unexpected turn when she fell in love with a fellow BPO employee, leading to her marriage to Pawan Shetty, a private company worker. Life seemed promising, and Pratibha was content, pleasing her devoted mother Gaurama. However, the tranquility shattered on December 13, 2005. In the realm of BPO night shifts, Pratibha found herself amidst various shifts and relied on her cab driver, Shiva Kumar, for transportation. One fateful night, after leaving for her night shift and discovering Shiva Kumar, her 30-year-old driver, was no longer available, Pratibha never returned home. The events of December 13th unfolded, leaving unanswered questions about Pratibha's fate and the mysterious circumstances surrounding her disappearance. On that crucial day, Shiva Kumar visited Pratibha's residence and called her at 2 o'clock, informing her of his presence downstairs. In response, Pratibha agreed to join him, and as she entered the car, little did she know that her routine journey to the office would take a dark turn. Instead of following the usual route, Shiva Kumar veered off course, navigating through the city's abandoned neighborhoods. Around 2 a.m., Pratibha became aware that they were headed in the wrong direction and questioned Shiva Kumar about their destination. In a sudden and shocking turn of events, Shiva Kumar drew a knife and attacked her, stabbing her in the stomach as the vehicle ventured onto a desolate road. He threatened her with further harm unless she stopped screaming, instilling fear in Pratibha, who, despite her terror, tried to engage with him. Her cries echoed her desperation as she yearned for her mother and sought divine intervention. As Shiva Kumar accelerated through the city's empty streets, Pratibha's ordeal took a terrifying turn when she noticed a police car approaching. Fearing for her life, she anxiously hoped for rescue. Although the car had central locks engaged and windows raised, Shiva Kumar, under the mistaken belief that Pratibha might attract attention, continued his menacing actions. To suppress any potential outcry, he used one hand to cover her face, brandishing the knife at her stomach, threatening her with imminent harm. The unfolding events left Pratibha in a state of fear and desperation as she grappled with the uncertainty of her fate. The car was discreetly parked as a vehicle approached from the front. Taking a step forward, Shiva Kumar found no one in the vicinity. Subsequently, he subjected Pratibha to sexual abuse. Upon noticing a nearby canal, he disposed of Pratibha's lifeless body into the water. Following these horrifying actions, he calmly returned, choosing to head home instead of continuing to the office. Back at home, Pratibha's mother, Gaurama, accustomed to her daughter's routine of notifying her upon reaching work, repeatedly attempted to contact Pratibha. Concerned colleagues from the office also made futile attempts to reach her as panic set in. the search for answers intensified. The revelation of a second driver being picked up that night led to a startling discovery. Inquiries revealed that the designated driver for that shift claimed to have not picked up Pratibha as instructed. Upon reaching her location independently, he found she had already been left behind. The missing person report was filed the next morning, garnering media attention as the newspaper reported on the disappearance of a woman from the depot. Shiva Kumar, watching the news unfold on TV, chose to skip work that day. As 3 days passed without the police discovering Pratibha's body, Shiva Kumar grew bolder, opting to remain in place. The case was then handed over to the Bangalore Central Crime Branch, initiating a thorough investigation. Delving into the phone records from December 13th, the police traced the narrative back to the office. It was uncovered that Pratibha's designated cab driver had failed to visit the office. Further investigations revealed that another number had been present that night. According to the probe, Pratibha had made a call to Kumar, a depot worker, the night before her disappearance. The ramifications of this incident sent shockwaves through the entire depot sector, prompting companies to reevaluate their human resource management policies, especially those related to the safety of female employees. Shiva Kumar confessed to the police that he murdered Pratibha due to pent-up frustration from abstaining from physical intimacy, exacerbated by his wife's pregnancy. His wife, 7 months pregnant at the time of Pratibha's murder, left him shortly after his arrest, delivering their child following his detention. The trial unveiled that Shiva Kumar had attempted to pick up 2 other women on the same evening before Pratibha. The first had already left for work, while the second, finding his lack of knowledge about her residence peculiar, chose not to use his services for a ride to work. In court, Shiva Kumar later retracted this statement. The public prosecutor sought the death penalty for the accused, along with 3 other defendants. In October 2010, a Bangalore court convicted Shiva Kumar, the cab driver, of the rape and cold-blooded murder of 28-year-old depot employee Pratibha Srikanthamurthy 5 years prior. The fast-track court found Shiva Kumar guilty of kidnapping, raping, and killing Pratibha Murthy. Despite being processed by 11 rapid task courts, the case took over 4 years to reach a resolution. Following the verdict, Pratibha's mother, Gaurama, who had been tirelessly seeking justice for her daughter's brutal murder, emotionally demanded the death sentence for the 28-year-old convict. She emphasized that the judgment should serve as a deterrent and a lesson to others against committing such heinous crimes. Gaurama, in her 60s, tearfully expressed that if such criminals go unpunished, crime rates would only escalate. 5 years after the crime, Judge BV Guddali of the 11th Fast Track Court handed down a sentence of either life imprisonment or death for Shiva Kumar. Additionally, the accused received 10 years of rigorous imprisonment, a fine of Rs. 10,000, and an extra year of imprisonment in case of non-compliance with Section 366 of the IPC pertaining to abduction. Failure to comply with the terms of Section 376 of the IPC would result in an additional 10 years of imprisonment and a fine of Rs. 20,000 for the driver.